that.
I
think.
know this is number one. Most popular Rita's flavor. Give me mango.
Oh, he missed. He missed it. That's not number one.
And it absolutely is.
Yeah! Woo!
I never would have guessed mango as the number one. I don't even have it here, actually.
Oh!
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with episode 14. I don't know why we're doing a drum roll. I guess because we got something spectacular coming up.
It's not easy thinking of something to do while you introduce the episode. Like, I can only, look at you so many times before I have to think of something to do.
I'm getting tired of being the one to introduce this special podcast.
Yeah.
We had a banger come out just a few days ago, the Father's
Oh,
Day
man.
episode.
What an episode.
A little draining, but if you can get past some of the dad talk, it had some hidden gems in there. But you got us again. We're back, regularly scheduled. But actually, no, this is kind of a unique episode for our standards.
After this airs, you will have been in the Dominican Republic, correct?
I will be in there while this airs.
Oh, how are you going to upload it? You can
I'll have to edit it and then schedule it to upload. So
okay.
hopefully that works.
Technology for the win.
But yeah, I'll be out of the country, so I won't even see how this goes about. Hopefully people like it. But anyways, that's not exactly what I was going at. This is a summer-focused episode.
It's summer, yeah.
Yeah, it's summertime. We have a lot of different summer. We have segments that we can pinpoint around summer.
Yeah,
Some you've seen before. You know, we have our ego meter. We're going to be doing
summer trips.
Yeah, summer trips. So basically different types of vacations, summer trips, as you said. We have a draft, although there's a different spin to the drafts. Do we want to get into that now?
A little bit. We can. Nah, let's
just wait and wait and listen.
It's a summer spectacular draft.
Oh yeah. We have, and then lastly we have our friendly feud.
Bringing
we
it
did
back.
this, I think, episode 2.
Yeah.
Super early, but we're doing a friendly feud on the top 10 Rita's water ice flavors. Woo!
I have an idea of the top 3, and then I have no idea.
Yeah. I have, I think, 10 down.
Okay.
We'll see what happens. But before we get into any of that, a lot of my segments recently have just been random thoughts throughout the day.
Those are the best thoughts.
And this thought came from a Pink Floyd song.
Okay.
At the very end, the part that is a nightmare for you. A brick in the wall part 2.
I am afraid of this.
Do you want to try and recreate that part of the song? It's a brick in the wall at the very end.
I don't know
Part
it
2.
word for word, but something along the lines of like, how can you have your pudding if you don't eat your meat? It's like the lunch man is mad at me for not eating my meat or vegetables or whatever.
Yeah.
And he starts yelling and then like a burp, burp,
Yeah.
burp, 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 burp. I don't like that ending. It makes me feel nauseous.
Yeah, and funny enough, at the same time, pudding has arrived in my fridge, chocolate pudding, which is something I normally don't have access to, but I did.
Yeah.
And I decided, I'm going to eat some of this pudding, because why not? Chocolate pudding is solid stuff.
More than solid.
And I ripped open the lid, and on the lid underneath has some pudding on it. Now, do you lick that pudding off the lid and then throw it away? Or are you someone who throws it away with the pudding on there?
I'd say it's been about at least 2 years since I've had a snack pack or a cup of pudding.
Well, this could apply to yogurt, too.
So I may be a little outdated from pudding, but I am no monster. I lick that thing clean.
See, I'm torn. I personally don't know what is right. Cause
you get a thing of pudding, you take it off, and you have a little bit on top?
Yeah.
Lick it, man. Live like Larry.
I feel like there's some part of me that I understand it's wasteful, but some part of me just tells me it's not right. Like, it just doesn't seem worthwhile.
I mean, it's not like unsanitary. It's the
but
same
some
pudding.
part of me tells me it is. I don't know why, but I feel like it's just not. I shouldn't do it. Like, I know it's right, but at the same time, it's not right.
No, man.
But I did lick it,
and now tomorrow you're gonna drop dead.
No,
Okay.
I licked it. Oh gosh, that doesn't. I indulged in that part of the pudding a couple days ago, and I'm still okay.
Yes.
But it's just one of those things. I looked at it. It's been a controversy in my mind for way too long, and it's an odd thing.
Pudding. It's pudding, Garrett.
Every parent will tell the kid, "Hey, lick that. Don't waste it." But some of me wants to go against that because there's just something in me. I can't explain it. I feel like you shouldn't be licking it. Like, eat what's in the cup, enjoy that. But are you really enjoying licking the lid of the pudding?
It's like when your mom's making dinner in the kitchen and you sneak in before it's ready and get a little taste. It's like when brownies are baking and you're licking the spoon clean. It's those guilty moments in the world of culinary food where magic is made, Garrett. Lick that lid. Lick it.
Are you ever satisfied, though?
I haven't had pudding in a long time. I don't know.
But in your case, if you sneak in, if you're eating the cookie dough before you bake the cookies, are you really happy with your decision afterwards?
Oh, yeah.
Are you?
Cookie
Or
dough
are you
is good.
disappointed?
Now, I will say, licking the lid is nowhere near as satisfying as having that first big old spoonful of pudding. Like,
Yeah.
that clears everything, especially if it's nice and cold.
I
But,
guess what I'm saying is it worth it to lick? Like, I hope people can relate.
It's a really random thought. Maybe even a thought not even worth mentioning. But now that you have,
I think it's fully worth talking about.
it's not
Because-
being wasteful. Like, you want to talk about wasteful? If you throw away a water bottle and there's a little bit of water inside, is that wasteful? Like, in my mind, I think that water's just going to sit in the bottle for the rest of eternity. And I have since eliminated water from the world. But I don't think that's
cold,
true.
Then yes. If it's warm water and you have to go use the extra energy to cool that water to drink it, it's not worth it.
Even if it's like half full, you're throwing
That's-
away the half full
Well,
bottle
that's
of
much.
water.
I'm comparing it to licking the pudding lid. That's like 1/50th of the pudding.
No,
I'm
this
thinking
is like,
of like 2 sips.
I'm going to have to chug my water now to show you an example.
Ooh, there's some. Jeez.
Am I a monster if I throw it away and it looks like this?
That's close.
I think I am. This is too much for my liking.
Yeah.
I'll go, even if I'm not thirsty, I will pour this in the sink so it is sent back to the ocean instead of sitting in a landfill for the next 200,000 years.
Yeah, I have to be careful too, because in the DR, all tap water is contaminated. So
Yeah.
you can't even drink it.
I would
So,
be careful drinking anything.
Yeah,
I've heard stories
You have
of-
to drink like bottled water like that.
Yeah.
So the fact we have bottled water, nice, and regular water, just to our exposure
Soda
to drink,
makes me burp.
to bathe in. Yeah, you can't take food for granted or anything for granted, really. But at the same time, I'm throwing away that lid of pudding next time, I think. Although-
It doesn't matter. It is so little pudding. It is okay. That's not even 5 calories worth of pudding.
Maybe 10.
But
Yeah. How about
let's
I'll say
move
this.
on. Let's
one more thing. If you eat a plate of food, I don't know what food it has to be, but do you ever lick the plate? In any circumstance, have you ever licked a plate of food?
Oh, I probably have, yeah.
When? I guess I'm putting you on the spot.
There will be a meal with like some chicken, some rice, like maybe a little mashed potato on there, and the juice from the chicken will mix a little bit with some of the other ingredients on the plate to the point where there will be a liquid substance left over on the plate, and I'll lick that bad boy clean.
That's disgusting.
Not clean, but
I will never lick a plate.
whatever.
You're a dog.
Yeah. My dog can clean plates, man.
Well, yeah,
It's insane.
big dog. But okay, well, you have fun licking plates. I'll have fun throwing
I've
away.
licked like 3 plates in my life.
You sound like a big plate licker right now.
It's if you see me licking a plate, you know you made a good meal.
Well, yeah, you are going way out of your comfort zone to lick that plate. Like, there's just no reason
All right.
whatsoever.
Okay.
That's my take. But that's our non-summer topic. The rest of these you can now indulge in relating to what this current season is in summer. Ethan, you kick off the next segment because I believe this is your segment.
The ego meter?
The ego meter.
Oh!
We should have had...
So I'm having you rate these? Or
No, you can rate them. It's your segment.
Okay.
You have the options here.
Are you going to read them? Or?
I'll give you the first one, then you can rate it. As always.
Okay. Yes. I thought you were making me also read it, like say the first one.
I was hoping you go. It's time for the ego meter.
Not quite.
But you just fully froze up and had no clue what was going on.
I am not.
Okay.
I am not clutch, as the cool kids call it.
It is the ego meter.
Yeah.
Okay. I had to get a good look at just how massive that wavelength was for the audio. Holy, I'm amazed that didn't shut down my computer because that has happened before. But anyways, we got our ego meter for summer trips. The first one being probably the least popular one here, and that is a good old baseball game.
I went to my first MLB game last summer. That was an incredible game. When the Bryce Harper hit the grand slam that landed like 15 feet away from us.
Yeah.
It's a shame I left in the 9th inning or the 10th inning or whatever.
You left early for the 7th ranked baseball game in all of the MLB that year.
We wanted to beat the traffic. Yeah. But
terrible.
That was I didn't enjoy the first 85% of that game because it was blistering hot out.
Well, your problem was I was at that game too.
Yeah.
We were in the shade. You chose to be in the sun.
That's
your fault.
I was a
blame the
noob.
game.
If I were to go to another baseball game, I think it's got to be at night and not on a Sunday because I was a little worried about getting home and before work and stuff. Baseball's, it's kind of boring though. It's hard. The seats are tight. It's a fun time, but a 6.2. It's a fun time. You're getting out of the house. You're hanging out with family. I can down, if I wanted, I could down 4 full bags of peanuts. Nuts are up there for my favorite snack.
I can agree.
That's up for another time, though.
I can agree.
But my experience personally was very hot. I chose poor seats. I chose a poor day to go. A great game to go, but
yeah, that's the only thing with baseball. A lot of the games I've gone to before that one have been pretty disappointing.
Yeah.
So it can be a great experience, but I've been to way too many Phillies losses.
I like a lot of the stuff that doesn't have to do with baseball. Like if you go to a Fightin' Phil's games and they have the games in between innings or the vegetable race or the crazy hot dog vendor. I've never caught a hot dog in my life, but
I was once asked to participate in an inning game.
Dang, what was it?
I don't remember, but I denied it. I was in 2nd grade.
You had a winning lottery ticket, man.
I got to the game early, and they're like, "Do you wanna participate in the vegetable race?" Or I don't know.
No way it was a vegetable race. That would have been funny though.
I've known people who've done that though.
Nick
the
Schaefer.
Vegetable race.
What a name drop. Hope you're listening to this, Nick. But baseball,
I don't even know
the
who
game,
that is.
That's disrespectful right there. An EBFL veteran. He's better.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I know who that is now.
Yeah.
Never mind.
He's stepped on the EBFL gridiron before.
Yeah.
But
Okay, now that you said that.
We'll forget you said that. We might have to cut this entire last minute or something.
I know who that is. A great guy.
Yes, a great guy.
I was thinking something else. Okay. Yeah,
but baseball games are a bit bland, 6.2. And they're so long.
I don't hate that. I love baseball, but I understand for the majority of people to go out of your way to watch a game, it is a lot to ask.
I can get a hot dog and burger at my own house.
That's true. Yep. Next up, the zoo.
I like the zoo. It was like no other when I was a little kid, seeing tigers and alligators and reptiles when you go in the room and it's all like dark and stuff. What's bad about the zoo? Nothing much.
It's a one and done type of thing.
Yeah, it can get a little bit boring. Like some animals just don't need to be in a zoo. I don't need to see a zebra personally.
You don't want to see a zebra in person?
It's a black and white horse.
That's incredible. It's got stripes.
It's.
I need to go to the zoo. It's been too long.
I love pandas. I love bears. Get rid of the entire bird exhibit. We don't need the bird exhibit.
It has to be a cool bird.
Like
but
the bald eagle. Oh yeah.
Yeah, if it's the size of an eagle, I want to see that.
Falcons.
If it's like this.
Penguins. Show me the penguins all day, but like the African Guatemalan hummingbird. I don't care.
Hey, what other animals are you gonna diss here? Because you dissed the zebra. I can agree with the birds.
I just said how cool it was, but alligators are. No. I was going to say they're overrated, but that's only because they don't do anything. A lot of the animals at the zoo, they just don't do anything. And that's probably because they're locked up and have, like, no freedom.
Yeah,
but,
it's a pretty terrible place if you think about it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, nah. The zoo is a 3.8. I am pro wildlife sanctuary. That is where you give the animals all this beautiful room to roam around. The zoo is a terrible place.
And
a 3.8.
And what better place for the first zoo to be is in Philadelphia. That was the first zoo.
That was the first zoo?
Yep.
Wow.
First hospital?
Wow, look at you, Philadelphia. I love the balloon there.
This is my city, Sean.
Do they still have that giant balloon?
Giant balloon?
The Philadelphia Zoo had when I was little. They had a giant balloon.
It's been so long.
Okay,
I have no
forget
clue.
it. But
yeah, you got to be careful with zoos because you can easily
pull a Harambe.
Not that. It's jail for animals in a way.
Oh yeah.
So you got to give them their natural habitat and you got to be careful. I don't think zoos are being careful enough. But at the same time, petting zoos.
It's a good showcase. It's, hey, look how beautiful these animals are. And maybe it'll launch a little 7-year-old kid on a path or a life where he explores animals and researches them and stuff. That's cool. But
they have lives too.
Harambe would be alive if zoos did not exist.
Exactly. Rest in peace, Harambe.
Yeah, never forget.
But next up.
So far, not a great start. We got a 6.2 and a 3.8.
Well, I think the next one is the worst. My least favorite, the amusement park. I hate rides.
You do.
Who wants to be thrown around?
It's an exhilarating feeling. That's the word, exhilarating.
I went to Knoebels a year or two ago.
You went? Oh, yeah.
Like I was so done by the third ride. The first one, I did like the hardest one first. I was like, yeah, that just wasn't fun. By the third ride, I was so done. And I did 4 total, I think. Like even like the log dropped, dude. I hated that.
Why?
I hate drops. That's easily my worst fear is drops.
That was like a slide though.
No, I was
okay. I get nauseous and dizzy after rides. That's why I don't like them. But the feeling of a drop, I do like that. And roller coasters, man, you can't find anywhere else that has something like a roller coaster. You can't, unless you're at an amusement park. And Knoebels is a great one, not only because they have good rides and coasters, but they also have great food. Amusement park food and like water park food gets a bad rap a lot. Knoebels and take a big place like Disneyland or something, the food there is incredible. Like, really, really good. Like, if I could go there for dinner, I would. That's how good the amusement park food is. But
what did you get at Knoebels again?
They had like a pulled pork sandwich at one spot.
I think it was closed when I was there.
Okay.
You were hyping something up and it was closed.
The ice cream there is good. They have potato pancakes.
Those were overrated.
They were a little greasy, I'll admit.
It's a hot food on a hot day. It didn't mix for me.
You need to get like the frozen custard, and they have chocolate covered cheesecake on a stick, dude.
That was good. I think
that
I had
was good. Yeah. It's got everything, man.
It's got nothing for me.
Okay. I get nauseous on the rides. That's a terrible feeling. The feeling of having to throw up is the worst feeling ever. So with that said, I will give amusement parks, also the crowds, you have to wait in line.
Oh, yeah, terrible.
I will give amusement parks a 7.1.
It's below a 6 easily for me, but
I
this is
can
your
see
show.
that.
This
I
is
can
your
see
segment.
that.
It's your segment. Below a 2 for me. Maybe not even a single point. I don't know. The only thing I enjoy is the Ferris wheel.
Okay.
I like a good Ferris
You
wheel.
didn't like
but
the
that's-
sky ride, where it's like the skiing thing, the ski lift essentially? That's peaceful.
Is that at Knoebels?
Yeah.
I don't think I did
It
that.
takes you up the big hill and then you go
It's
down.
probably closed. A lot was closed, I think.
Did you go in 2020? I think you did. Or 2021?
It couldn't have been 2020.
Oh,
Probably
well, if
2020.
2020, a lot of
And I
stuff
like
was
bumper
closed.
cars.
Knoebels has got some great bumper cars.
Solid, yeah, pretty solid.
Best bumper cars in the nation, baby.
Yeah, but that's it. That's all I like.
7
Anything that makes you dizzy on purpose or has drops, it's just stupid.
I get the dizzy thing. Not for me.
But anyways, moving on. Let's just go with what everyone is expecting here, and that is a beach trip. The beach.
It's interesting
The
because
ocean.
you got the day trip to the beach, and then you have the week-long vacation that we've done with friends. Both trips are great, man. I'll get the negatives out first. You get sandy. Some bees have like horse flies and sand flies and stuff that bite you and nip at you. That's never fun. That's about it for negatives, man. I love going to the beach. I love riding waves. Kind of like how you said about amusement parks, you hate things that like throw you around. I love getting thrown around in waves. I love being on the edge of death in the water.
Waves are fun.
Okay.
I enjoy, what do you call it? Boogie boarding, but without the boogie board.
Yeah, riding. I just call it riding the waves.
Yeah.
The waves have to be really big though,
Yeah,
or
but
else.
the last 3 times I've been at the beach, the waves have been so disappointing.
Yeah, they weren't amazing at Wildwood, but I went to Ocean City, New Jersey, or something with the family for a couple day trips, and the waves are incredible. The food there is something else, especially if you're staying at a house. You go to the beach, you get home, you take a shower, then you take a nap, you wake up and you go to dinner. Dude, that's the perfect day. That's up there for the perfect day, man. Taking a nap after the beach, after the shower, it's insane.
I like the vibe. It's better than it is worse, but the more I've gotten older, the less I've loved it. When I was 15 or something, that was my prime. I could be in the ocean for hours. Now I'm more of a I'll just sit and tan. I'll go in the ocean once for about 20 minutes.
Okay.
Then it's just, okay, this is too much sand. And then it's a dreadful walk back. Sand's in
That's
the,
if you're
in
at
the
Wildwood
apartment.
and the walk is 2 miles long.
Yeah,
But
which is it's just stupid how long those beaches are. But I guess that's how I don't know.
then
But-
you go on a walk on the beach.
And it's also worth mentioning that Michael Jordan's best friend as a kid died with waves.
Oh, wow.
So he never touched water again because of that. If your friend dies because of a wave, and sharks.
Sharks, man, yeah. When I have a kid, if I have a kid, or I'll just go up to some random kid, I am going to never show him the movie Jaws or any shark-related movie, and I'm going to see if he gets a fear of sharks in his life. Is the fear of sharks directly related to Jaws and all the books and stuff?
I think they're just scary looking. So if you see one,
I will make sure my child has no idea what a shark is for the first 25 years of his life.
yeah. And shark deaths are so rare.
More people die from soda machines than
Yeah.
sharks per year.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like there's stats like that out there. Yeah, but yeah, and then they have like that Soul Surfer movie, like
Where's the one-armed girl?
yeah, like that's inspiring and all, but at the same time, like you're like, okay, well, if someone that established can get
Yeah.
bitten by a shark,
Yeah.
but that's not my fear. My fear is sand. I just don't like sands, but the beach.
I love walking the boardwalk with friends and family. I love the little mini games, even though you lose money. I won that football game. Great moment. I love going on bike rides just around the beach town. I love walking on the beach. It's in the 9s, Garrett. It's in the 9s. 9.2. 9.2.
I'd be sitting in the 8s, I think.
Okay,
But
that's okay.
Not too bad. Not too bad. It's
I love thunderstorms at the beach, dude.
Thunderstorms are a good thing when you don't want to.
Unless,
be outside.
except for when we had to drive home with Swaggy Pop Up in bed.
Yeah.
That was scary.
That was like a
That
flood.
was scary. Yeah.
But yeah, and the beach is the most specific to the summer. Like,
Yeah.
the rest of those, like baseball, can be in the spring. Zoo, the beach is summer.
Yeah.
That is summer.
The beach is.
But
summer.
I think if I had to pick one of these, no, it's probably still the beach, but possibly something that's very highly competing with the beach. The last option we have here, that is camping. If you know how to camp, it is a good time. With the right people.
8.5, right out there. I do like it. It's not as good as the beach because of bugs, and sleeping in a tent is a love-hate thing. I like how, that sounds weird. I like how rough it is. Like it's nowhere near as comfy as sleeping in your bed, but just the experience, like sleeping on the earth, the ground of the earth, and then waking up and smelling the fresh air. I dig it.
Bold take right here. Give me sleeping in a tent during a downpour over sleeping in bed.
I don't know about downpour.
You have Jared sleepover in mind.
That was a downpour. That was a downpour.
He was on a slope. That is his fault. There should be no water getting in a tent on a level ground. I love the sound of rain. It is so amazing. Just hearing the rain hit the tent. I could sleep in that. Now I have an air mattress.
When you camp?
Yeah.
Sleeping bag all the way, man.
On the dirt?
Yeah. You're out here living like the fancy rich guy from Diary of a Wimpy Kid Dog Days.
An air
who
mattress
brings
ain't
his air
no
mattress
rich.
and microwave and
Nah, an air
electric
mattress
heater.
is okay. That ain't no rich living in an air mattress.
How big is your tent?
If you got an RV, that is not camping.
That's not camping, no.
But if you're in a tent, I don't care what you're sleeping on, an air mattress is fully okay.
That takes up the entire tent.
No, it takes up where you're sleeping.
Okay. I agree with you, but not downpour. Sleeping in a tent during the rain, that's better than sleeping in bed,
if it's
man.
flooding, then okay, yeah, that's too much. But
that is what downpour is, I would
the
say.
more rain, the
What's
better.
going on outside now is downpour.
Yeah, and I did an exercise outside today during the downpour, just being soaked in rain. The rain is so underrated. Just go outside in the rain once in a while. It's a great feeling.
It is. Yeah,
just letting go and just letting, because everyone's so scared of the rain, but it's just water.
Yeah.
And it's such a great feeling. I did a workout today outside. It was so refreshing.
The rain is good.
And it didn't rain for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So I wanted to embrace that rain.
Start playing Africa by Toto.
Or the song Rain by the Beatles, where they talk about how good rain is.
The second best rain song.
What's the first?
Africa.
What's so good?
I bless the rains down in Africa.
Yeah, well, we don't live in Africa. Although the Beatles one was about New England or whatever,
Okay.
British. So that's not America either. I don't know.
Camping, the food is also love-hate. I'll try to finish up my thoughts quick.
Yeah.
S'mores and messy camping breakfast with the eggs and bacon over a fire. It's awesome, but it can be messy because then you're all like, your hands are dirty and stuff, and you just want to wash your hands, but you can't.
Yeah.
I don't love that. In the same way, like, I don't love eating baby back ribs. I don't like getting dirty like that.
Yeah, you need to bring like a few gallons of water just to rinse the hands or something like that. That's okay.
That feels kind of cheap, though, but I do it.
No, it's just water. If you have like a river nearby, then sure. But that's not at everyone's disposal when camping.
But 8.5, I think that's a proper rating.
Yeah,
I
but
like the beach
again,
more.
Has to be with the right people and has to be the right settings. It has to be somewhat difficult. Like you shouldn't be living in the same comforts as home. It has to be camping.
I like that. I agree with that.
So if you got those two things, it's up there with the beach. Like, it's up there with the beach.
All right.
I'll leave it at that. But solid, not perfect, but solid. I can respect most of your takes. But again, it's your segment, not mine. I live with that. One day I'll find my pure segment other than just bringing up random topics such as licking pudding.
You'll be voicing your opinion on some hot stuff in the next couple episodes.
I got something in the bag. It's been in the bag since I've thought about starting this podcast, but we'll leave it at that for now. Moving on, we have our summer draft, but more specifically, we'll do rock, paper, scissors. Whoever wins gets to pick if they want to draft the top 5 best things about summer or the top 5 worst things about summer.
So this is going to be like a draft battle. One of us is going to draft the best things about summer. The other's going to draft the worst things about summer. And we're going to see who supports their side better.
Yeah, so obviously people are coming to this with more of a predetermined idea of what they think about summer. But the way I see it as is, if you love summer, but my points about what makes summer bad, like if it speaks to you more, like, hey, I never thought about that. Where your good things about summer, let's say Ethan has that, and you're like, oh yeah, that's already known. If mine's a little bit more convincing, that wins the draft, even though you may like summer more. I hope that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, if I just open your brain to what makes it better or worse,
feel like
that wins the draft.
I don't know what I want. I feel like you want to be the underdog and you want to take the worst things.
I don't know if that's the underdog. I think
rock one time or the best 2 out of 3.
Do a quick one here. All right, you can pick. Can I tell you what I would pick?
Sure.
I would have taken worst. Although I'm happy with best too, in a way. Yeah, go ahead. Just pick what you want. Why do we even rock, paper, scissors if you have no idea what you're going with?
We're gonna take. I'm drafting the worst.
All right.
I'm drafting 5 reasons why summer is bad.
So do you want to go with starting off hot with the worst thing or the best thing about summer?
I'll start it off with the worst thing about summer.
Yeah, I'd say you're ranking these.
Oh, okay.
Because that's the draft. First pick, second pick, third pick.
Okay. I think the consensus answer then is my first overall pick. I will take the Heat.
Oh, that's right. You're doing worst.
Yeah. The heat is the worst part about summer. Springtime, that's when you get your perfect 70, 75 degrees. Summertime is 85 and above, dude. We mean business here. And nobody likes 85 and above. Like hot cars, sweat. I might just list off more of my reasons, which I don't want to do. But if given the option, I would rather have a 75-degree day than a 95-degree day.
Anyone would. Yeah, it's hot days, sweat, discomfort. That's what I would have said. Very simple. It's the easy number one.
I couldn't let that go undrafted for some ridiculous reason.
Oh, see, I have some good points for the worst parts. I bet you aren't going to say.
All right.
But I got the best. So, none of these. Okay. First 2 picks are going to be simple, but it's what makes summer summer. The best parts of summer, school.
Don't mess it up. Yep.
No school. And for some people, no work. Like if you're a teacher, you don't have school. Or people have breaks. Well, I'll just keep it at that. No school, sometimes less work. So,
I get off on Fridays. but I'm still
And
doing the
I'm
same
going to be a
amount of work.
teacher, so I have off of work in the summer.
Yeah.
Such an underrated part about being a teacher. Because I can pick up another job in the summer. You're not doing the same thing the whole year.
You can go work at like a little restaurant at the beach. I know some people do that.
I ain't doing that. I got my vintage business.
Okay,
That is going heavy in the
I
summer.
got you.
Vintage Jews. Buy some vintage clothing off of me. I got you. I got you covered.
Yeah, that's a good pick. Everybody would rather not be at school. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that everyone would rather not be at school than be at school.
Everyone needs a break from school.
Yeah, okay. Yes. Yes. Number 2, also a consensus pick. The second worst part about summer is the bugs. Mosquitoes, gnats, bees. Get them out of here!
It's bad. I didn't have that in my top 5.
Mosquitoes, man. They are the reason camping trips are ruined. And they
There's
ruin.
ways to combat it.
You go over to your friend's house for like a bonfire or something, or you watch the sunset. You can't enjoy it because you're getting bit by mosquitoes.
All right. Yeah, I mean, it's not good, but
And the next couple of days, you're just itching away at it.
yeah, I just don't think it's that bad.
Dude,
Depending where you're at, I guess.
they're the deadliest animal in the world, Garrett.
Hasn't touched me yet.
Well, I hope they do. I had a bad history of bees, but that didn't happen in the summer. That happened in the fall when I ran over a beehive.
All right. Well, you
But-
took bugs. I got to go with another best part about summer. I'm saying the second. But again, summer is known for vacations. That is when people go on vacation.
No.
Yes.
No.
I coach a summer basketball league, and 90% of the kids are missing one of those weeks to go on vacation. Families go on vacation in the summer. 95% of vacations in America are during the summer. And who doesn't like vacation?
I think a Thanksgiving or Christmas vacation is far superior.
Far superior. No.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to wait for my other points for why a vacation is
Okay.
best in the summer.
Okay. Oh, ooh. I got some reasons why vacations are terrible.
Okay, well, let's hear it in your next pick.
The crowds.
The crowds.
Everywhere you go is packed with people because everyone is equally on vacation. You go to the beach and it's packed with people.
That is your argument for why summer is bad?
That's a reason.
Is that your pick?
Yes. You would like amusement
You're
parks.
missing out on so many good points.
You would like amusement parks more if there was no wait for the rides.
But that's most amusement. Like, if you go to Disney World, you're waiting in lines no matter when you go. I get they're bigger in the summer, but you shouldn't even be going to amusement parks in general because they stink.
No.
Crowds. You go to the
and
beach.
at the beach, you can't find a spot, or you're stuck next to
no.
some big guy blasting his Nickelback. Like, I don't want to hear your Nickelback, dude.
Go to a different beach.
Okay, we'll go to the public pool where there's a ton of people.
You can't go to the public pool any other time than in the summer. You don't get the pool in the winter. That is a luxury.
Is that your pick?
It will be, yes. Outdoor activities. There's so much you can only do when it's warm outs. Summer is fully warm. You get the pool. You get to go outside. I play basketball with my friends almost every day. I only do that in the summer because, 1, I have no school. And 3, my third pick, I can do as many outdoor activities as I want. In the spring, it rains most of the time.
It does not rain most of the time.
April showers bring May flowers. April is known for
May
raining.
is in spring. And half of June, I think.
Yeah, yeah. It rains those months, and now we're in summer.
No, it doesn't rain in May, because that's when the flowers come out.
But it's still raining and growing flowers. It's
What about September and October? Those are prime backyard football months. basketball months.
I'm just talking about purely summer. The entire summer is perfect for outdoor activities. If you pick fall, towards the end of fall, it gets cold. Beginning of spring, it stinks for outdoor sports. Summer, the entire summer, you have no limitations for outdoors.
I'm taking fall ball baseball over summer baseball any day.
Well, you can't go to the pool in the fall.
Indoor
You
pool.
don't go to the beach in the fall.
What about hunting?
Most people here will say hunting's terrible. You don't want to cage up animals, but you want to shoot them?
It's God's work, I guess. He's given us these
I'd go
beautiful
hunting.
creatures to feed us.
I'd go hunting personally, but I never have. But
I can't kill an animal. Okay. We're getting a little
But
off the rails here.
outdoors, such an obvious pick for why summer is good.
Okay. This next pick is controversial because it'll sound stupid, especially after your pick, but I swear, summer's good. It's okay. And then come July, I'm bored out of my mind. I get bored in summer. It gets boring. I'm bored. Some days I'm bored already playing basketball. Like, guys, we did this 5 times this week already.
That is fault of your life and is not a fault of summer. You are blaming summer for no reason. You just gotta work on your own self.
I think
there.
it gets boring.
What makes summer boring compared to fall or spring?
Fall, I appreciate my time more because I have less time. You kind of see what I mean?
No.
So,
What? You don't even know your own argument.
no, that's a great argument.
No, it's not.
If you have less of something, you appreciate it more. In fall and winter and stuff, you have school, so you appreciate those days on the weekends where you can get 9 hours of sleep, 8.5 if you're lucky. Summer, you get like 10.5, and you still wake up tired and sloppy,
Nah.
feeling bad.
Maybe in like 9th grade, but no. It is fully dependent on your discipline now. That is fully your fault there. Summer allows you to do so many things you wish you could do in other months. Again, no school, vacation. Most people take vacation days in the summer.
I start missing school come July, man. I'm like, I want to go back to school.
You don't even go to school right now.
And I miss it. That's how bad I miss it.
Not once you go back, then you want summer to come back again. And dare I say, going back to my outdoors, the best days of my life will always be my summer days at Crestwood Pool. There was never a time I felt bored at the pool. Those were the best days of my life.
I felt
when I
bored-
was in 7th grade, I looked at spring and I was like, I'm so close
I'm
to
going to
going
be
to the pool.
honest. I felt so bored watching you play that phone game at the pool where you're like that girl that makes personal decisions. That was boring for me.
Those were, hey, I learned my education in whatever that you want to
Whatever
call.
that was.
Whatever that was.
I don't even know
I
what
learned
that
life
was.
lessons.
That stupid game.
It was like I was in college and I had to like find a girl to go out
Yeah.
with me. I learned a lot from that.
Well, I was bored watching you do that.
That was only for like a week. I don't even know why. That was a weird. Yeah, that was
You've
a
been
weird
going
time.
to the pool. It gets
But-
boring after your 5th time.
No, the pool was like the closest thing I've ever experienced to paradise.
If it's
when
not
I
a
was
hot
kid.
day, the pool is pretty boring.
I disagree.
All right.
I disagree. Pool is amazing. Anyways, terrible third. Was your 4th pick?
1, 2. Yes.
Already, I'm gonna share with you what I would have drafted for worst because mine are just too good.
Let me make my 5th.
Yeah, I'll finish. I'm not sharing yet.
Okay.
But anyways, for another best part, an undisputed. This is probably worthy of the number 1 pick, but you have the most daylight in the summer.
Okay, so when I was debating whether I want to do best things or worst things, I went with worst because I didn't see that written down on my piece of paper. Dang it. I made a mistake. I think I made a mistake.
In the fall and winter times, after school, we'd try and play football. We had maybe an hour to do so because it got dark at 4:30. What time is it right now? Oh, wait, it's 6:45, but it looks dark out, but it is light out at 9 o'clock. That is incredible.
That is a great pick, Garrett.
Easily why summer is the best. I might even say it's the best season.
No.
Because you have so much more.
I like fall more because I appreciate my time more.
Such a dumb pick. Go finish yours so I can just burn you with what you missed out on for why summer's not great.
My last pick, I've got a couple, but I will go with, as someone who tries to be healthy and watches what he eats, you can just throw your diet out the window in summertime because of ice cream and barbecue and whatever frozen treat you can possibly think of. There's no chance at your diet is just thrown out the window in summertime.
Again, that is at fault of you and your discipline.
No!
And not of summertime. If anything, summer yields great treats that are highly rewarding only in the summer.
You appreciate the treat more because you have it less?
No.
Just like time?
I'm only saying in summertime, ice cream is good. It is not as good for example, why ice cream shops are only open in warmer months, because there are treats that are more rewarding in the summertime. Plus, I feel like you get in better shape in the summer because of the warmer weather. You can do more outside. You're sweating more. I always feel like I'm in better shape towards the end of summer. Not in worse shape because of a couple.
No.
And I don't even know if I've eaten ice cream yet this summer. As our light follows. You want to get that?
Can you?
No.
Okay, I'll try.
Saved by the light falling, because I was absolutely cooking him in this. This isn't even close. And now, I do like summer now that I'm really hyping it up, but I was more confident in my worst parts of summer until you started drafting.
I think this was a lose-lose because I've also realized how good summer is through this draft.
Well, if that doesn't tell you who's currently winning. And the last part, I'll pick my last pick. The best part of summer. Just put it simple. You're not super white, you're tan. In winter months,
I didn't write that down, but that's a good pick.
In winter months, I look back and I'm like, I was so pale.
I
just look more healthy with a good tan.
I have jumped ship at this point. You've made some great picks. Summer is the superior.
You're the one who wanted to do a summer episode too.
Yeah. So
that just shows you love summer.
Yeah.
So for some reason, you put yourself at a more difficult spot.
I didn't. I had stupid things written down for best things in
So
summer.
now I want to share the worst parts because I have some good things here that make summer challenging. I'll just go down the list here. These aren't in ranks or anything. 1, I love wearing sweatshirts. You can't wear sweatshirts in the summer.
I wrote that down for best things about summer, the clothes.
I do enjoy that too, but at the same time, I feel like in the fall or in the spring, you can wear a t-shirt, but you can also wear a sweatshirt. I would like to be in that in-between, personally.
I don't love sweatshirts.
I'm a big sweatshirt guy. It's just it's cozy. You don't think about it. Anyways, I had that. Possibly the biggest one. You're not, I guess, there yet because you don't necessarily own a property, but yard work.
I had mowing the lawn on my list.
Mowing the lawn, yard work.
Mowing the lawn can be a fun time, though, sometimes.
If
you pop a good podcast in, you're getting your steps in.
No, unless you have like a war with your neighbors to make it fun, no one enjoys doing yard work.
A war with your neighbors?
Yeah, that's like a classic dad thing. You want a nice lawn.
Yeah.
But I think my favorite pick, one I'm pretty confident you didn't pick, but in the summer season, there is no basketball or football to watch. The only sport you get is baseball.
I wrote that I had no sports, but I don't know. I feel like springtime.
Like, you get the basketball playoffs right before summer starts, and then football starts right as summer ends.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know why I didn't include just not football. Like
the reason fall is so great is because of sports
it's football
and
season,
good
yeah.
temperatures. Yeah. And you have some holidays mixed in, but like you have baseball playoffs, you have basketball starting, you have football starting. It's just a great season. So that's why summer stinks. You only have
Okay.
baseball. Now it's nice that baseball is on like 6 days a week. So like you're watching a lot of sports still. It's just you
Yeah.
have to be a baseball person.
Did you draft ice cream?
No.
That should have been drafted, in my opinion.
Well, you went against summer treats.
That was just from a health perspective. It's impossible to be
I
healthy in
took-
summer.
I took daylight and tan.
Yeah, okay. You also a good humble one was your friends are home from from college.
No school. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
People come home because there's no school.
Well, you should have
That is
you should have
assumed.
addressed that, I feel like. I think of like 5th graders. Like, oh, no school.
Well, you can think that too. It's just as
Okay.
good.
You danced all over me for that draft. Hopefully I can redeem myself.
Some of me wishes I had the worst parts because, as you said, that was kind of the underdog.
I didn't want you
But
to be
I
the
think-
underdog. I know how sneaky you are.
I think with the picks you missed on that I provided, I would have still beaten you. And I only did like 10 minutes of research here,
Yeah.
but I'm
I
pretty
did
confident
about
those are
15
convincing there.
Okay.
Summer has its highs, but it has its lows. And I think we hit on them. I think we
Yeah.
did.
Bringing back an old segment from episode 2, Friendly Feud. And in honor of summer, in honor of all the summer treats and frozen foods that you may indulge in, we're hitting it with the top 10 Rita's flavors.
Water ice.
If for whatever reason you don't know what Rita's water ice is, it's like a little chain water ice.
Water
restaurant
ice
place.
custard, which is basically ice cream.
Yeah.
But we're not drafting, no.
We are guessing the top 10
Yeah.
most popular
And
flavors.
There's a point system. I'll have text on the screen
Yeah.
showing the top 10 slots, their point worths. But basically, do we get 5 tries each?
We each get 5 guesses. There's 10 options, top 10 options, like I mentioned. If you get the number 1 option, that's 5 points. 2 to 5 is 3 points, and 6 to 10 is just a point. If you get that,
All right.
you ready, Garrett?
Yep. And we have our mom here. We don't know the top 10, or my mom. I said we're mom. We have my mom off camera who will tell us where we placed with our guess.
How should we determine who goes
It's classic
first?
rock, paper, scissors. Bring it.
Alright,
Second
alright.
time this episode. Rock, paper, scissors, shoots. 0 for
Okay.
2 today. Doggone.
I have the first selection.
Oh, this is a big one.
I had the first selection, episode 2, and I didn't even place it on the list.
This one you gotta get.
I
think.
know this is number 1. Most popular Rita's flavor. Give me mango.
Oh, he missed. He missed it. That's not number 1.
And it absolutely is.
I never would have guessed mango as the number 1. I don't even have it here, actually.
Oh my!
That's sad, Garrett. Mango is top number 1.
When's the last time you've been to Rita's? I'm not.
I
like,
don't get water
I'm
ice
not.
there.
I'm not a pro, like some expert at Rita's, but I know my. I know my ice.
I'll say what I
I've
thought
got
the number
Italian ice
one-
in my veins, as they say.
I'll share what I thought the number 1 was. What I think the number 1 should have been. It's very basic. That's cherry.
Is that a guess or is
That is what I'm going with. Yes, cherry flavored.
that is number 3?
Okay.
I mean, 2 through 5 are the same point, so I can't be mad at that. That's the
No,
best I
you-
could have
you
done
can't, you
theoretically.
can't.
But
Ethan,
cherry is
your
ounce.
number 2 pick?
How
this
is
is
cherry?
interesting.
How is cherry mango? I don't even like mango.
Oh, mango's awesome.
I think that's a peach candle I have on.
Now we
That's,
need.
what? Did I just give away flavor?
This isn't my favorite, not my go-to, but we need to think about the kids. What do the kids love? The kids love something that isn't even a fruit. We talked about the other day. I would take blue raspberry. Judge?
I'm looking.
Oh, it's not high.
Number 7.
Disappointing.
Now, am I allowed to ask a question here? Is blue raspberry and blueberry the same thing?
Can I answer?
Well, this is not my guess. Blueberry's not my guess. That's just a question I'm
If
putting
you want
out
me
there.
to answer, I can.
Okay, yes.
No,
They are not.
So blueberry's still on the board. Well, I can't rush to that answer. I'm not going to. I'm going to go with, I think,
Blue raspberry at 7. Come on.
I don't know if this is as popular, but I think a good 10% of people, at least, a high percentage, I don't know if 10's high, a high percentage will say this is their favorite, and that is black raspberry.
not on the list.
You ain't on the list, brother.
That is a disgrace.
Black raspberry.
That's an
isn't
ice
even
cream flavor.
That isn't even an ice.
I have never seen black raspberry Italian ice. You just
Yeah, black raspberry.
No.
blue raspberry.
No. Okay, all right, whatever.
You just took Daniel Jones 6th overall, like the
Hey,
Giants.
he's been solid.
Okay.
Still
Ethan, I
fighting.
think you're winning this.
I don't know how high this one is placed, but it is by far the best flavor, and I need to give it its proper recognition. Actually, crap, there's 2 flavors.
We still
Let's-
got.
Swedish fish.
Ooh.
I like that.
I believe that was number 2.
Boom!
It was number 2.
Bada bing, bada boom. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't even know where I'm going
So
after
you got
this.
the top 3 so far.
I didn't have that on my list either.
I
is
didn't even
so-
know number 4 existed. Let me just
It is
tell you
so
that.
good.
Oh, great. Well, that's not a good sign. Well, I'll combat that with another non-fruit flavor. And this is too risky for me to be saying, but I'll go with Sour Patch Kids. I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'm not getting a good look here,
No, that's
but you can agree with me. I don't think
Oh.
she's.
It is number 9.
Yeah,
I
take that,
scratched one
Garrett.
out. It is harder to get. Low key, the 10 through 6 should be the most points because those are harder to pick. It's easy to know what the top option is. The bottom option should be worth more
Yeah.
points, but it's not. So, but Sour Patch Kids, I got one on the board at least. So
Was
what
that
do you
your
got?
3rd pick or 4th?
I don't even know.
I think you're 3rd, and you took black raspberry.
I took cherry. I deleted them, so that doesn't help.
Okay.
You said cherry, black raspberry, and now.
And then that one, so I got 2
Sour Patch
left.
Kids.
Okay, so you have 2, I have 2.
There's not a lot of options left.
See, I have a lot of options. I just don't.
I've
know.
got 11 options, but I don't see a lot of them at Rita's. This is the most popular artificial flavor, I would say, so I'm going to throw it out there. Give me orange.
No. Did not make the list.
What?
I don't remember there being orange.
They have like everything nowadays, but orange?
I had it on my
If
list.
tangerine is on the list, we will have problems. We will have
Oh,
problems.
she
That
said
is not.
okay, so I was gonna pick that. No, I'm
I
just
would
kidding.
have given it. I think I would have given that to you.
All right. Well, I should delete. Well, see, blueberry's still. No, there's no way there's blueberry. See, you're shaking your head. Don't help me.
I'm not. I'm just like
I wasn't picking it.
the obvious one to me are there, and you're not.
Now, if you
All right,
if you make 2 more good picks, you still can win.
Yeah,
even though I
yeah,
got the
yeah.
number 1.
Some of me wants to go 6 rounds because I still got options. I wanna
We
put
could
these
do that
options into-
possibly.
We'll see, but you're saying there's a popular. I got 2 that are kind of there. No, is that? I kind of know your taste buds. You seem like a peach person. Let's go peach.
No, not on the top 10.
Alright. I had the
It's-
peach candle
like-
going.
It's the
I do
people's
like-
list, not her
It's
list.
Georgia peach, and I do like that.
I
but that's not
I
on
thought
there.
I thought that was popular. I had a peach candle going. I thought maybe I had the peach power going for me,
Okay.
but I don't. But I still got some options I'm happy with.
This is a terrible flavor. I'm about to take. Let's go 6 for the fun of it.
Yeah, I think we should.
It's such a terrible flavor. It disgraces me to see it at Rita's when I go there. It literally every Rita's I go to, it's there, and I don't know why. So I'll throw out. Give me root beer. Root beer.
No, not top 10.
All right.
Okay,
I'm
well,
sorry. What a
At
waste.
least it didn't make it since you were really crapping on it.
I see it at every Rita's I go to.
All right, I'm gonna take this. This has to be the one you're thinking of. Strawberry.
Strawberry is number
Top five.
5.
Yes.
Dang it. Okay. This is interesting, folks.
Come on.
You guys still need number 4.
Should we just keep going until we run out? I feel like that's what most people do. Just keep going until we get the top. Well, you said you never heard of 4.
I never heard of 4.
You're older than me. If you never heard of it, I ain't. We'll keep.
Just by a few years, folks. I'm only a few years older than Garrett.
I'm just, oh my.
Well, we'll go until we say that's it. I think, which is only like 7 or 8 rounds. Just we'll just see what happens.
Play it by ear, guys.
I'll swing for the fences for that 4 spot then. What is it? Is it unicorn?
It is not.
Okay.
Do they have a unicorn?
They have something colorful.
Can we ask? Is it a flavor or is it something like,
like a
he
candle.
said? Yeah.
Is it for a 12-year-old girl?
It's a combination. I'm
Unicorn.
gonna say it's 2 flavors.
So they are flavors, but they're
Yes.
combined. And you never heard of it.
No. I go down to Rita's, but I'll be honest. I go there and I'm focused on 2 flavors.
Did
The
we?
one that is still on here, you guys haven't mentioned, and mango. They're my top 2.
All right. Well, you've heard of all of these. Everyone has heard of all of the ones I have. So I think that 4th spot, it's just not going to happen. But I'll keep trying for some of the others. Pina colada.
Number 10.
Okay. Again, I'm getting the hardest ones here. Those should be worth more.
So you guys need what? 1, 2,
I'm chipping back.
4 more.
I still got some good options here too. I got 3 more options left.
I have 3 available. We need 4, 6, and 8.
Oh, you have it written. Ooh. What's the score right now? It's got to be close. It's got to be close.
Oh, maybe you did say. Did you get number 7?
I got blue raspberry at
Okay.
7, yeah.
Him and his black
9.
raspberry and blueberry threw me off, I guess. Yeah, you're right.
Black raspberry. That's got to
It's
be
8. I'm winning 9 to 8.
You need 4, 6, and 8 is what's left.
I'm just going to read off what's on my list. Lemon.
Mhm.
Lemon is number 6.
Okay.
I had that.
Okay. I don't love it. It's a bit too sour for water ice.
But a lot of
No,
people like lemon.
That was 8.
That was 6.
That was number 6.
6.
You guys have number
If
4
you
and
get
number 8.
4, you win it.
Flavors you've never heard of.
If you get 4, you win it, I think.
It's not flavors that you never heard of. You've heard of the flavors, just not the 2 together. I have never seen
I know
this.
what it is.
I have never seen this.
I know what it is, guys.
So we do this and then 1 more round since you wouldn't go again. So I'll let you.
Sure.
It's
I'm very disappointed you don't know my number 1 flavor.
Is it on the list?
Yes, it's number 8.
your favorite. What's so good? Well, I know. No, I don't. I can't say what I have.
Chocolate chip pancake?
That's not a.
She makes good chocolate chip
Your
pancake.
isn't black raspberry your favorite?
No,
That is a flavor though, right?
not that I know of, no.
Oh man. Well, I can't sit here and think forever. I have coconut.
Not on the list.
Okay. That's okay.
So you have one more guess then, Garrett?
Yeah. So you guess what you think is number 4. My last option's not gonna win it.
I didn't even
Right.
write down strawberry. This was my guess. Strawberry kiwi.
That is not it.
Kiwi.
Dang it!
Am I allowed to ask if is kiwi 1/2 of the?
I will say he got one of one half right.
So kiwi is
I
in
did
there?
not say that. I said he got one of them.
I know what
two
it
flavors
is.
right.
Well, strawberry was already on there.
But it's a combination.
Yeah, so kiwi is one half of that combination.
I did not say that.
See, if I say
Strawberry
the win
alone
is
was one.
the W is in your
Oh.
face.
so strawberry is one of them.
Strawberry.
It's actually something strawberry.
What?
What?
What's,
I know. Blew my mind too, seeing it.
When I think of
And
ah,
You're not gonna get it. Just pick a flavor.
not gonna get it.
Mac and Cheeto.
Is it a fruit?
Yes.
Oh wait. No, what's it? Pineapple, strawberry. No, okay.
No, you're right.
I was kind. I thought pineapple was like a revolution there. Nope. But all right, go ahead. Wait, no, that's it, right?
Is number 8 pear?
No.
Grape.
Okay.
No.
Lime.
What's your favorite? What
You've
is?
got part of it is black. When you say black raspberry,
Black cherry.
wild black cherry.
That's
Okay.
that's what I meant.
That's not what you said. I can't give it to you. And the number 4 is mango strawberry.
Never heard of it.
Me
Yeah,
neither.
wow.
That's what I'm saying. I never heard them.
I thought it was strawberry banana.
Number 11,
Oh yeah.
mint chocolate chip.
Good thing that didn't make the top 10.
No.
But oh man,
Number 12, cotton candy.
That's
I
what
thought
I
cotton
meant.
candy would have
Ooh,
been
that
lower.
is that is a popular one.
I thought that would have been lower.
blackberry. What even is a blackberry?
Grape is number 14.
A blackberry is a very tasteless berry.
Isn't it black? Oh, okay.
It's like we had them out in the refrigerator the other day. There were red
Those are black
raspberries.
raspberries.
Yes, black cherry is a cherry that is a dark purple, almost black, and it's got one pit in the middle of it.
You
Raspberries have all
look
those little
heartbroken
seeds.
right now.
I'm just at a loss for words.
And I never just get the ice. I always make it a.
So you
gelato.
thought mango wasn't even in the top 10?
Didn't someone say mango?
I said mango as my number 1,
That was number 1.
and you were
I
like,
just didn't think of it. If you would have said mango, I'd say yeah, that's top
Okay.
10. But
I don't.
I
Think,
never would have guessed number 1. I don't like it. That's why.
Number 15 is peanut butter and jelly.
I thought there was something peanut butter.
I'm just like, ew. I thought they had like that.
What about dragon fruit?
Passion fruit was on there.
Oh, passion
Passion
fruit. That's what
fruit.
it is. Very passionate. All right, I think that does it for this.
Yeah.
I won. Yeah.
What a silly top 10. You should not be getting water ice at Rita's. Custard is the obvious choice.
The
Two
misto.
together is
The
the best.
misto. The misto.
Ow.
Or the gelato.
Gelati. Awesome.
Nah, just get custard. But anyways, there's that segment.
Rita, sponsor us.
But anyways, to end our podcast, as always, we have a Bible verse. It's so easy to overthink the Bible verse, but I did the opposite. I chose the most known Bible verse, I believe, John 3:16.
Okay.
For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have eternal life.
Yeah.
That summarizes it all in there,
Throw it on a
man.
T-shirt. Put it on a birthday cake. That's all you
Birthday
need, man.
cake.
I don't know. You can't be upset if that verse is on your birthday cake.
There's again off topic, but there's when I turn 25, I want that SpongeBob clip of I know something funnier than 24 on my birthday
Did
cake.
you see the video of the 25th birthday thing?
What is it that?
Someone turned 25 and they had a SpongeBob themed birthday party.
I saw like the cake
Okay.
of that,
All
but that
right.
was it. But I want that cake for my 25th birthday.
Nice.
And for my 24th, or I guess my 21st, which is coming up in the summertime.
That's crazy.
Another reason why summer is good, because you get this born in the summer. But you could put that, maybe that verse goes on my birthday. But anyways, that's it for this episode, the summer edition, episode 14 of the Camel's Eagle. Thank you for getting to this point. Like and subscribe, whatever you got to do to support
Engage
us.
with us. Leave some comments.
We're on
guys.
Instagram. We're on TikTok.
Let us
Leave
know
a comment.
some questions that you want us to answer.
We want you guys to put us down for how bad of a podcast we are, because I laugh at those. I
Yeah.
enjoy those. Or hype us up. I enjoy those too. It's up to you. But anyways, thank you for listening. God bless.